was coming in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. 'Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am.
One day I hope you see the truth. This puppet show, it stays on because of you fools. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues. Oh God, come back home. This crazy world is filled with liars and abusers. We need you now before we're too far.
Hello, hello. What's up, guys? All right, let's see who all we got. Sister Marie, Wizard, Stars. Once again, Stars, thank you for yesterday. We have over 100 views on that live yesterday, so awesome, awesome, awesome. Miss Virginia, how are you? Elusive, Amar, Monique, Bug. I caught your video earlier today. Sophia, thanks for coming up yesterday, Sophia. I enjoyed that live very, very much. Miss Tiger, Lala, how's everybody doing? Everybody doing okay today? I try, Stars. Thank you very much. I definitely try. TT1, what's up, hun? I'm glad to hear you are, Miss Monique. I was fixing to ask, how's your head? I know how them headaches are. They are a bitch. I'm glad to see everybody in today. Matt Shad, what's up? I do have a little bit of community news that I would like to share. If my mods would, please drop the links. We all know that Survival Living's channel got hijacked the other night. He no longer has access to his main channel. So he is now on his backup channel. Hey, ho, how are you? Awesome, hon. Also, Native got a strike this morning, so he will not be on his main channel for 2 weeks. He will be on his backup channel, Native and Devout. If somebody will, please drop that link as well. Something about medical misinformation or something. Please make sure to sub up to these guys. They're both awesome individuals. They put out a lot of great information. Hello, Griswold. How are you, hon? Glad to see you. Yeah, it's supposed to start storming here tonight, TT1. I think I'm missing half of my chats. So if I miss something, please, let me know. Yeah, Mad Shad. It from my understanding, it was somebody he was affiliated with or something hijacked it. Right, Bug? It happens to us all, Sophia. It happens to us all. My thing is when I back out a chat to like go hit the like button or something, I always forget to hit live chat again. There we go. Guys, the link to today's info is in the description box below. That way y'all can look it up. I actually remembered to put the descriptions in. Go me. And if y'all did not catch yesterday's Scenario Sunday, I would encourage y'all to go watch it. There was a lot of great information. Um, some things that maybe we haven't thought of. You know, so both Sophia and Stars Prepper was up on panel with me. So y'all make sure to check it out. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was awesome. Yeah, Monique, well, the girls went really in depth with it. Oh, wow, Sophia. Get a hold of the Better Business Bureau for the state of Pennsylvania and report that realtor. Hey, Susanna. They did. They really and truly did. But I know we've only got an hour today, roundabout, because Tribe and Josh will be going live at 8. So I honestly thought about rescheduling today's for tomorrow, and then I said no because Mondays is my day and Tuesdays I work. So Realtors have an agency above them. They have a license to protect, so go there. That's good information, Lala. Yeah, I've never dealt with realtors, but from my understanding, they can be hard asses for sure. Right, Susanna? Because they were so excited about that house. I mean, Sophia and Chris both, and I seen the pictures. That house, oh my God. That's a house that anyone would love to have. And while I'm thinking about it, and if one of the mods will drop the link to Appalachian Homestead with Pantera, she put out a really, really good video this morning on how to make your chicken feed last longer, and it'll help save you money. So definitely be sure to check that out. I absolutely love Pantera. She gives out a lot of great info. She is in, I want to say it's East Tennessee. I know she's in Tennessee. Um, she has a lot of great info though. Sophia, it sounds to me like that realtor was just in it for the money. Excuse me. But all right, guys, we're 12 minutes in. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Y'all know how it is. Y'all can talk amongst yourselves. I don't mind. Sister Marie, I seen where you said you was working on a video. Definitely. I'll definitely check it out when you get it posted. But all right. This is from FoxNews.com. Like I said, the link is in the description box. A Russian diplomat taking part in renewed talks with Iran said Tehran got much more than anyone expected as it negotiated with other nations to revive the 2015 nuclear deal. Sup, Keith? Iranian colleagues are fighting for their national interests like lions. Russian diplomat Mikhail Yalanov said in a video interview posted online by Polaris Natsik. They fight for every comma, every word, and as a rule, quite successfully. Hey, Yankee, what's up? Keith, well, but since Monique mentioned the desk, one of the ladies in my group text actually found you a desk. It was funny. It was cute, though. Shocking video. This is the lead Russian negotiator for the Iran nuclear talks, Mikhail Yulanov. He's bragging about how Russia, Iran, and China teamed up to deliver huge wins for Iran's nuclear program in Vienna negotiations. It's the truth. A nuclear agreement involving the U.S., China, Russia, and Iran is expected within days, officials previously told Fox News. The talks have been mired in uncertainty after Russia made last-minute demands that assure guarantees that the sanctions it faces over its invasion of Ukraine will not hurt trade with Iran. The 2015 Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, JCPOA, get with, I want to say it was Random that showed us the picture. Set limits on Iran's nuclear activity in exchange for a significant rollback of international sanctions. The Trump administration pulled the U.S. out of the deal amid concerns that the agreement did not do enough to curb Iran's nuclear ambitions, including the sunset clauses on restrictions. Iran pulled out of the deal after the Trump administration imposed sanctions. In the video, Yunanov praised the Chinese over their role in the negotiations and said they worked well with Russia during the talks. I am absolutely sincere in this regard when I say that Iran got much more than it could expect. He said our Chinese friends were also very efficient and useful as our negotiators. Guys, them three nations teaming up, I mean, Russia and China, you know, is real bad. But adding Iran into the deal, yeah. Hey, Miss Sharon, how are you? All right, moving on along. Russia-Ukraine war. New York City on ultra-high alert amid increased risk of Russian retaliatory cyber attack. We haven't had any compromises, but it hasn't been for lack of trying or a lack of very well-built response, NYPD Deputy Commissioner John Miller said. While we're on that topic, this morning, my best friend, her fiance, her grandson, and I were sitting at the table eating. Well, I say this morning, it was around 2 o'clock. Okay, Sophia, take your time. It's okay, Miss Sharon, no worries. But we were sitting around the table eating lunch because we don't eat at normal hours in this house. And all of a sudden, our lights dimmed like it was a power surge. And they didn't immediately brighten back up. It took a good 2 to 3 minutes before they brightened back up the way they should. And guys, that's not normal. Not for us. New York State is facing increased risk of cyber attack from Russian retaliators, while city agents have seen more breach attempts amid heightened tensions that have arisen from the Russian invasion of Ukraine, officials said Monday. Senator Kristen Gillibrand, a New York Democrat, met with New York City Police Department officials on Monday morning. The New York Police Department has found no specific credible cybersecurity threats to the city so far, but not for a lack of efforts, officials have said. Hey, Minnie, how are you? Russia's military attack on Ukraine cities and buildings have happened in conjunction with cyber attacks waged on Ukraine's critical infrastructure, from its banks to departments of government, Gillibrand told reporters at NYPD headquarters in Manhattan. and there's no guarantee that those attacks will be limited to Ukraine following the sanctions that the U.S. and our allies have levied on Russia. There's an increased risk that Russia will carry out retaliatory cyber attacks, particularly against New York State infrastructure and individuals. Right, Keith? I mean, that's the honest to God truth right there. All right, on to Al Jazeera. Russian president says no more reservists will be called up as UN aid chief urges safe passage for Ukrainian civilians. Russian President Vladimir Putin says Russia will not use conscript soldiers in Ukraine and there will be no additional call-up of reservists. Russia plans to introduce humanitarian quarters from Kyiv, Kharkiv, Mariupol, and other Ukrainian cities, the RIA news agency reported. Ukraine and Russia say small progress on evacuation logistics was made in a third round of talks. UN aid chief calls for safe passage for civilians to leave conflict areas in Ukraine in the direction they choose. U.S. envoy to UN urges Russia to make firm commitment to facilitate humanitarian access. Russian move to longer range attacks in Ukraine has increased civilian casualties and damage to civilian infrastructure, the Pentagon says. Hey, Fat Man, how are you? Hey, 101, how are you? I agree, Bug. Blinken tells nervous ballistics NATO will protect them from Russia. Diary from Ukraine terrified we'd be separated while fleeing. Ukrainian officials say Russia stepped up at shelling of major cities, and Kyiv soldiers and volunteers have built hundreds of checkpoints to protect the city of nearly 4 million, often using sandbag stacked tires and spike cables, local officials have said. Every house, every street, every checkpoint, we will fight to the death if necessary, said Mayor Vitaly Klitschkov, who noted that fierce battles continued in the Kyiv region, notably around Bucha, Hostomel, Vorzel, and Irpin. Russian forces launched hundreds of missiles and artillery attacks, dropping powerful bombs on residential areas of Chernov, a city north of Kyiv, Ukrainian officials said, but a lone Russian armored column threatening Kyiv remains stalled. Mykolaiv in the south and Kharkiv, the country's second largest city, were also shelled. Ukrainian forces were also defending Odessa, Ukraine's largest port city, from Russian ships. Ukrainian President Advisor Alexei said. Right, 101, definitely. Oh, wow, Minnie. That's outrageous. Shoot, stars. I just try my best, but I know I'm butchering them. Right, Keith? All right. Second link to Al Jazeera. Ukraine and Russia foreign ministers to meet in Turkey. Didn't they just try that the other day? But it wasn't in Turkey. Turkey Foreign Minister Mevlut Cavusoglu says the two top diplomats agreed to meet on the side of a forum in southern Turkey. Bug dude, don't think I ain't thought about it. Wow, we got 26 in chat. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Oh, Lord, I reminded myself of Bilbo Baggins. Yes, guys, I watch Lord of the Rings. I'm a nerd, I know. Russia's foreign minister Lavrov and his Ukrainian counterpart Kolbia have agreed to meet on Thursday. Turkish top diplomat Mevlut has said in what would be the first potential talks between the two officials since Russian troops invaded Ukraine on February 24th. Hope this step will lead to peace and stability, Kavsgla wrote on Twitter on Monday, announcing that the talks were set to take place on the side of an international diplomatic forum in Antalya and southern Turkey. Kentucky, what's up? Keith, in all honesty, I don't believe that they're trying. I really don't. God bless you too, Kentucky. NATO member Turkey, which shares a maritime border with Russia and Ukraine and the Black Sea, had been offering to mediate between the sides. Ankara has good relations with both Moscow and Kyiv and has called Russia's invasion unacceptable even as it opposes sanctions against Moscow. So I reckon they on meat. Reckon what that's gonna look like, guys. Okay, now on to Reuters. Yeah, they're definitely not many. Russia is definitely a military power. So, you know, I mean, that's never been disputed. Even our people will tell you that Russia has one of the best armed forces there is. I have not, Keith. Today's been one of those days. I've been filling out Social Security paperwork all day. And you know how that is. I want to know when the last time you shit was. But I'll definitely look it up. Russia warns West over oil import ban as Ukraine talks make little headway. Okay, Minnie. Hello, Jewish Redneck. How are you? Agreed, ho. We are seeing what they want us to see. Ukraine, March 7th, Reuters. Russia warned that oil prices could surge to $300 a barrel, and it might close the main gas pipeline to Germany if the West halts oil imports over the invasion of Ukraine, as peace talks on Monday made little progress. I'm glad to hear, Jewish. Damn, Keith. I believe it, though. I truly do. Damn, TT1. We're close to it, but we ain't hit it yet. I hear you, Kentucky. The incursion, the biggest attack on a European state since World War II, has prompted 1.7 million people to flee, a raft of sanctions on Moscow, an exodus of foreign firms, and fears of wider conflict in the West unthought of for decades. Sieges and the bombing of Ukrainian cities continued. A Russian strike on a bread factory killed 13 in the town of Markiv in the Kiev region, a Ukrainian official said. Reuters could not verify the details. Russia denies targets in civilians. Of course, don't all countries deny targets in citizens? Seeking to ratchet up the pressure on Russian President Vladimir Putin, the U.S., Washington, and its European allies were considering banning Russian oil imports. Oil prices spiked to their highest levels since 2008. We all know the U.S. is still using Russian oil. I mean, come on. And supposedly, one of the squad members, not AOC, but what's that other one? She's a Muslim, like, cause she always, wears the thing on her head. Anyway, she's pissed off with Potato Head, which I think's funny as hell. If y'all know me, y'all know I do not like the quote unquote squad. I think they're stupid. That's right, Omar. Thank you, Ohio. Yep. Now that's a name I couldn't. That first, I'd be saying probably Allahan, maybe. Here we go with the helicopters again. It's got worse every night after dark. After good dark. That's awful low. It wasn't the double propellered ones this time. I'm surprised the 3-year-old wasn't running outside. Helicopter, helicopter. He likes helicopters. Russia will stop in a moment if Ukraine meets terms, per the Kremlin. Shoot 'em. Nah, I won't open fire on our guys. They just doing their job. Because it'd be about my luck, it'd be somebody I'd know. Russia has told Ukraine it is ready to halt military operations in a moment if Kyiv meets a list of conditions, the Kremlin spokesman said on Monday. Dmitry Peskov said Moscow was demanding that Ukraine cease military action, change its constitution to enshrine neutrality, acknowledge Crimea as a Russian territory, and recognize the separatist republics of Donetsk and Lugansk as independent states. Ah, gotcha. She's a ill, all right. Ill in the head. Sorry. Like I said, I do not like them women. It was the most explicit Russian statement so far of the terms it wants to impose on Ukraine to halt what it calls its, and it's in quotations, special military operation now in its 12th day. Peskov told Reuters in a telephone interview that Ukraine was aware of the conditions and they were told that all this can be stopped in a moment. There were no immediate reactions from the Ukrainian side. Russia has attacked Ukraine from its north, east, and south, pounding cities including Kyiv, Kharkiv, and the port of Mariupol. The invasion, launched on February 24th, has caused the worst refugee crisis in Europe since World War II, provoked outrage across the world, and led to heavy sanctions in Moscow. So, I mean, to me, Russia's one to be talking about wanting people to recognize certain areas as independent. I mean, come on. Right, Keith? That's exactly the way I interpreted that. I agree, Stars. You know, the UN is supposed to be, you know, about the humanitarian efforts. But, well, we see how it's going. Syrian refugee crisis was way worse. Right, Monique? Yeah, y'all definitely be sure to drop those links again, please, for those that come in, you know, after they were originally posted. Native received his strike today, so he is on his backup channel, Native and Devout. Survival Living's original channel got hijacked from him, so he's on his backup channel. So y'all make sure to sub up to these guys. Native did say that they're not going to be able to do the morning reload in the morning because, you know, it takes 24 hours to go live for the first time. I sing very well. Yeah. So low you can't hear me. Thank you very much, Bug and Ohio both. I appreciate that. These allergies is kicking my ass today. And guys, anytime y'all hear of a channel being um taken down or having to go to their backup channels, feel free to post it here in chat. Y'all know I believe in supporting our community. And I don't know if you guys have the earthquake and volcano apps on your phones, but it seems like after dark my time, the earthquakes, you know, really start popping off. New Zealand and the Sandwich Islands is getting hit pretty much daily. I did see per Mary Greenley here on YouTube that Yellowstone is starting to have 4-pointers. They are stars. Thank you, Susanna. Y'all definitely make sure to check out Patera. She posted a video this morning about how to save money and save on your chicken feed. Is fermenting. That's the word. I couldn't think of the word. Cause all the animal feed is starting to go up really, really bad. TT1, I'm just going by what he said in the video on the backup channel. I was thinking the same thing, but I don't know. Because honestly, I didn't know what his backup channel was until today when I got told about his strike. Y'all make sure to follow Bug Dude. Awesome, awesome brother. He is very well respected in our community. Bug Dude is awesome. He sent me a picture of Potato Head last night. That shit was funny. Yes, ma'am, Sister Marie. I don't have any chickens or anything, but I know people that do, and I've been told, that it's getting harder and harder to find. I thought he did too, TT1. It really does. I mean, yeah, I think this whole time that he's been doing, the morning reload, I've only caught him live on it once. And that's because I was headed for Savannah, but I go back and, watch, you know, watch it later on in the day. And honestly, I believe he was reported by someone with ill intent, but that's just me. We all know how some content creators are. They're very, very jealous. Yes, Sister Marie, I've noticed that when I would be looking at the dog food here at our Walmart. Right, stars? I'm trying to be nice. I mean, y'all can read between the lines, on who I'm meaning there without me saying it. Not that I'm scared of the little shrimp. I agree, Miss Sharon. But I'm also one of those creators, you come after me and mine, and, well, it's going to be on. Right, Monique? I mean, I'm not one to go out and start trouble, but it comes knocking on my door, I'm going to knock back. Right, Ohio? And I had spoke with Roots, Rocks, and Feathers, a couple of times in Natives chats. And I finally found her link today and started following her. Oh, yeah. That was a whole debacle, Miss Sharon. Pew pew, pew 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 pew. Yeah, definitely make sure to follow Keith. He, Lord, I can't even describe his artwork, guys. It's just, you have to go see for yourself. I really enjoy it. Yes, you are, Bug. Okay, here, I'll say it this way. I respect you. How's that? He really does, TT1. Thank you for dropping that link, Ohio. I need to take and make some of my channels known on my page. That way y'all can follow them. And guys, we are at 57 subs. Once we hit that 200 mark, I'll be giving away that tactical backpack. So y'all please make sure to like, share, and subscribe and hit that notification bell. I mean, it'll be just the backpack. But hey, that backpack goes a long way. I actually finally got most of my stuff in the one that I ordered for myself last night. So Yeah, Sister Marie, I believe that whoever gets it will enjoy it. I'm using mine, of course, as my belt bag. It's definitely more sturdy than the old school backpack I was using. I heard another helicopter. Sounds like it's further off than the other one was. She does, Susanna. She really does. Yeah, Miriam, for the kids, you definitely want to go light. Um, Maybe like toys and activities and color books and crayons, depending on their age. You know, something for them to have to do. Okay, there's more than one helicopter up there. I don't know what's going on. And Miss Sharon, with the kids, you can actually use their school backpacks because, like we were saying, you want to pack them light. I do, Sister Marie. I'm gonna open up the computer when we get done here and see what's going on. Right, stars. No, Keith, I am in Southeast Georgia. Shoot, though, I would love to live in Tennessee. Oh my lord, I just had a heart attack. There's a ghost sighting, guys. What is up, ghost? Hey, Miss Leslie. Ghost, I miss your face. Yeah, I have family that, well, it's my stepmom's sister that lives up in Johnson City. And of course, I've vacationed up there, just about my whole life. So we, Pigeon Forge and Dollywood was our big spots. We actually stayed at a hotel that was owned by Dolly Parton one time. It was absolutely gorgeous. And they had a glass elevator on the outside corner of the motel, so you was looking out as you was going up, and they had a helicopter, you know, place right there beside it where you could watch the helicopter come in and take off. Those just taking you up and, taking you over the city so you could see the sights. I never got in the helicopter though. Nope. Mm-mm. Yeah, right, ghost. But alright, guys, we got 6 minutes till Tribe goes live. I'm gonna hop off of here so I can see what's going on with the air traffic and grab me a bite to eat real quick. But like I said, guys, make sure you sub up to these links and hit that notification bell. You know, give them a like, share them out. I love each and every one of y'all. Stay prepped up, stay prayed up, and make sure you head over to Tribes. Don't get lost on the way. It's going to take me a few minutes, but I will be over there because I don't really like to eat while I'm trying to, listen in. But I love you guys. See y'all over there.